Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Ultra Hardcore Survival Minecraft playthrough. I've not made any progress since last episode, but last episode we did get Silk Touch on a pickaxe, and apparently all of the cows that I could have sworn were still not grown up are now grown up. So that's cool. And my farm is mostly grown. But I think we're just going to kick this one off by doing a small expansion of the mine. So let's get that kicked off. I've finished mining. I completely expanded out this part, as well as getting a bit of that part just up to the main hallway. And this is a really big area now, and I'm going to take a look at my stats just to see, because I know this makes up a majority of the deep slate I've mined, but, I wasn't expecting 3,000. Also, how have I only picked up 1,000? Oh, because cobbled deep slate, right. But point is, this is, 3,000 blocks. Just this area. And that's not counting, the walls that I've kept in and the ores that I've mined. It's just, crazy how quickly, if I had to guess, the area for that would have been, give or take 200 to 300. Not, 3,000. I just think it's crazy how big areas can get in Minecraft without you realizing. But we got more ores. We need fortune, real bad. Because I have a stockpile of ores now. That scares me a little bit. I hear mob noises. They don't appear to be near the surface, or near my mine at all. As of Tuesday, I keep thinking snapshots are Thursdays, or Wednesdays? They used to be one of those days, but with Tuesday's snapshot bringing the mannequins to Minecraft, I've seen some pretty cool stuff come out of it, like mirrors. But I just want to hear your guys' thoughts about them. Like, you guys think the mannequins are cool? Leave a comment down below and tell me your thoughts. I did craft in one of the gaps between somewhere another diamond pickaxe, and it does show efficiency 4 being the next level 30 enchant. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to mine wood and hope that that has fortune tied to it. Or what I could do is I could get a lectern and reroll trades, which either way I'm going to need to get a lot of emeralds. So I'm thinking if that's not fortune, then I'm going to go to getting the villager. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be recording this one with 3-play mod because I believe that too much of my recent videos have just been me breaking something. I want it to be a bit more varied. Like, I really liked the jump cuts with iron golems and the cows last video, where it was just first cow, boom, last cow. I really liked that. And I also liked how I did the iron golems, or else I wouldn't have done that. Just like, first hit on each iron golem, and then jump cut, first hit on the next golem, except for the last one, which was the last hit on that golem, or else it wouldn't have died, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna mine trees, and I will see you guys back when I'm done. Okay, I have mined 4 stacks, and then some, as per usual, of logs. And on my way back, because there were like 2 little bits, it turned night at one point, so I had to go sleep. That's why there were 2 bits of mining. But what happened was I fell in a hole near, like, over here, kind of by that house, but like over that way more. And I think I dropped down a heart and a half. I don't know, my memory is not very good. Oh, that actually goes pretty far down. Okay. When I get to a high enough health, doing that for mining wouldn't be too bad an idea. Now, there is something that I would like to do. Because I thought of it. And I don't exactly know the villager trade chart, but it should be available at some point. I'm either still in the GUI not doing anything because I'm tabbed out, or I'm in the pause screen right now. But based on the sounds, I'm not in the pause menu. But the villager trade chart for farmers might allow me to get healing. I will explain this if it's true or if it's not. I just actually have to do the research quick. I've just done my due diligent research, and it turns out the buffs that can be given from a suspicious stew traded by a farmer are blindness, jump boost, night vision, poison, saturation, and weakness. You cannot get suspicious stew of healing from a villager in Minecraft, unfortunately. However, they still can aid me in healing because at tier 5, sorry for that pause, I counted. At tier 5, they can sell glistering, not glistening, glistering, melon slices, which are used to craft healing potions. I wouldn't honestly blame anyone if they didn't know that. That is not very, useful, often, frequently knowledge. Well, not that it's not useful, it's more just not used because who's gonna memorize the potion crafting chart? I have, 2 potions memorized, and it's just because I farmed slime. I've gotten an entire stack of emeralds, which I'm suddenly learning is just 4 stacks of wood, and a lectern, and I only crafted 3 books because I am a little bit stupid sometimes. But my plan now is to cycle trades until I get a fortune book. I'm still not at level 30. And honestly, I'm a little impatient. Like, my plan is to get those other enchants, just not from villagers. So yeah, time to do this for like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. If I remember to, I'll like find a way to keep track of time, and then I'll tell you guys how long it took. In other words, I'm gonna time it. That's a phenomenal trade, but that's not what I'm looking for. That's actually really funny. Okay, so this is not the fortune villager. This is a mending villager. I just also really needed mending, so I'm going to go craft another one, and by one I mean lectern, and then I will be right back to trading. Or not trading, re-rolling. I could be wrong. I think this is the cheapest price, if not one of the cheapest fortune prices I have ever seen in this game. 9 emeralds for fortune 2. This means 18 emeralds for fortune 3. For an enchant that I think would normally be like 20 or 30. I could check the wiki again, but actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna go check the wiki. I'll be right back. Undoubtedly, that probably would have been more expensive if it was Fortune 3. It is 11 to 45 emeralds for a tier 3 enchant, which is stupid high. Also, I'm just gonna apply it on this efficiency pickaxe I already have. Not yet, though. So I want to know the total price of everything. So I just need Unbreaking, and then I can mine the ores to get health, to get more stuff. The only reason this series is going so slowly right now is because my health is low, and I'm trying to be careful. The second I get over that hurdle, this series picks up a lot. I've traded away the rest of my emeralds for, go figure, more food, especially apples. And I now have a very, very good stockpile of apples. 3 stacks and 8, totaling something. I'm not counting those. I don't know. I don't feel like it. But I will continue breeding animals and not going to the nether just yet. I've bred both of the animal pens again, and they're still escaping, presumably due to entity cramming and randomly jumping, pushing them like up, out, and over. Okay, a sheep. Is that a red sheep? Oh, wait, right, red sheep on naturally in Spanish. But, once again, it's time to chop trees. Which means I will see you guys very shortly. I have looked at the sky, and something very funny occurred. It is night. I do not know where the village is. I am sitting in this hole until the number in the corner says 29. Because then all of the mobs will start burning, and then I don't have to worry about getting ganked by a bunch of zombies. Okay, it is now day 29. I still do not have all of the logs that I was going to farm, but my axe is running low on durability, so I'm going to need to craft a new one soon, and I'll just finish using this one. Series almost ended right there. If I did not look down, I would not have known that was there, and I would have died. That's cool. Okay, my axe is now broken. I'm now back home, and I can start trading with the villagers. Yay! One of my Fletchers is now selling instant health 2 arrows, which means it's time to go on the wiki again, because depending on how much damage they do and how much they heal for, it might be beneficial to out of everything, shoot myself with arrows. Especially because these are a perfectly renewable resource. Like, pretty much no strings attached. All I need is sticks. I can turn sticks into healing now. Presumably. I may also need some, like, more health and some other things. But anyway, I now have more useless information. Each frame of Minecraft clock lasts roughly 19 seconds. I've done a little bit of scrounging on the wiki. From a dispenser, a tipped arrow will do 8.5 damage, which is 4.25 hearts. I'm not sure about the quarter part, but instant health 2 arrows heal for 8. Assuming I just have to take the difference, which is what I'm going to do, that would mean that I have to... Oh, wait, does it do more? It does more damage than it heals. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Unfortunate. I was actually really hoping that would work. Who knows, if it did maybe work, you guys could tell me in the comments, or if I remember to, when I'm editing this video, I'll test it, and then maybe cut that in right around now. Anyway, I'm level 30 again, which means it's time to see what this efficiency 4 enchant was. Oh, also, I don't remember if I brought it up at all. I built a small room off to the corner to store deep slate and stuff. Just deep slate. It's just for deep slate. I have a lot of deep slate. Okay, it was just efficiency 4. Of course the game would do this. I don't know why I have 2 pickaxes spare, but I do. And I don't know why. But just simply because I feel like I've actually made quite the bit of progress, or how little progress I've actually made. That is going to be the end of this week's episode. Have a good day, and peace. See you all next week.